We were really interested in how we can bring together technology in a way to enhance the state within dance and show that inner state by visualizing it and materializing it. So one of the technologies that we decided to look at was using EEG, which is brain activity, and we can then decipher this and look at mental states. For the purposes of a dancer working with their inner state to change and shift that vulnerability into a state of empowerment. And what we would like the audience to feel with this is a deepened sense of connection and empathy, and experience the performances from different perspectives. And we explored 2 different types of dance forms, and I'm going to now invite on stage our dancers, first to do a solo in that context, to be followed by a duet. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd love to invite the dancers to tell us a little bit about what they were actually doing with the tech.
So as the solo, I was really trying to not let what you normally do as training, which is let your body talk and just your mind follows. So I was really trying to concentrate on what I was thinking and how that can influence my movement. And I think for me, it's an important way to break habits, which we're always trying to find in dance. And it's a good learning experience for me, because I can see directly what kind of state I'm in and how to change that. And then for the duet, personally, I was playing around with trying to change it as much as I could, and the different dynamics, and looking at it from a more performative background for me.
So in the duet, the dance is about connecting people and that sort of thing. We're trying to project someone's inner feeling outwards so we can understand what it is. So by me looking at this, I can tell how she feels, if she's calm, and then start with simple movement, see how it responds, and gradually go into bigger movements, moving at around stage, going to supportive dips and big dips, so she's fully reliable.
What's interesting in there by working with this EEG interface is to be able to create new kind of responsive environments where we can project ourselves in a space where dancers are able to affect lights, space all around, and the environment around them. The question is, what do we do with that? And in the context of this particular attention on the link of dependence that we can drive attention to with this technology. In a short-term project, we would like to develop this technology to try to find out in what way it can help highlight states of interdependence, or to highlight vulnerabilities and open a shared space of sharing the inner emotions outside.
So we started out with this notion of shared space almost from like a choreographic perspective. So right now what we're developing is almost like a tool for like a dancer and an audience to be participating in the choreography of a piece. So not just like a existing narrative and performing it, but actually what role does the audience have to play in that. And then through investigating that notion of shared space, we wanted to see whether there were any sort of therapeutic outcomes that we could have. So if we brought this outside of, let's say, the theater now, and work with a specific audience with sort of a specific types of dependency, see whether, like, you know, the role of dance as a therapeutic tool in also with this notion of shared space can be developed further.
Yeah. We're just gonna to finish it all up, we're really excited about this project together. We have the skills to bring it together, from the sort of creative tech perspective, the dancers, myself as a neuroscientist, the idea is we would love to be able to develop it further to really increase the immersion of this entire experience from both the movement and the tech. Thank you very much.